Hello, my little friends. Grandpa Mike here, and it's lovely to see you again. So gather around because today Inky, Pinky, and Ponky are about to learn something very important: self-regulation. What is that? What does that mean? Have you ever felt so excited or upset that you couldn't sit still? But let's see what our furry friends discover today. Now let's first meet our adventurous trio again. Look at the image. Inky. Inky was a clever little mouse with a nose for adventure. She was small, with soft fur, twitchy whiskers, bright eyes that sparkled with curiosity. Quick thinking and inventive, Inky loved puzzles and solving mysteries. She was always ready with a smart plan whenever things got tricky. Pinky, the squirrel, was always curious and loved to climb the tallest trees. She had fluffy red fur, a big bushy tail that she proudly waved like a flag, and eyes full of endless wonder. Her boundless energy and enthusiasm for exploring new places made her a joyful companion. Pinky's excitement was contagious, adding a spark to every adventure. And then there was Ponky. Ponky the rabbit was fast, bouncy, and had appetite for fun and food. His fur was fluffy with white patches of brown, and his ears were long and floppy, often bouncing comically as he hopped around. Ponky was playful, kind-hearted, and always eager to lead or lend a paw to his friends. His cheerful laugh and warmth made every day brighter. So let's get started with the story. It was a sunny morning in the cozy forest, and Inky, Pinky, and Ponky were playing near the river bank. Pinky was climbing the tallest oak tree, enjoying the view from the very top. Inky was busy under rocks for shining pebbles, using her tiny paws to carefully examine each one. And Ponky was hopping around in circles, giggling at butterflies and occasionally nibbling on a juicy clover. They were having lots of fun. Look what I found, squeaked Inky, holding a sparkling blue pebble up high. Pinky quickly scampered down to look closer, and Ponky bounced over excitedly. Wow, it's shiny, Pinky chirped. Suddenly, Ponky spotted something fascinated floating down the river. Look over there, a big shiny bubble, Ponky shouted, hopping up and down, his ears flopping with excitement. Sure enough, drifting gently towards them was a huge magical bubble, shimmering with all the colors of the rainbow. It floated softly onto the grass. I wonder what's inside, Pinky asked, tapping it lightly. Maybe it's a treasure. Inky's eyes sparkled with curiosity. Ponky couldn't contain his excitement any longer. Let's pop it open and find out, he cried, rushing forward. Wait, Ponky, Inky called out, holding up her tiny paws. We don't know if it's safe yet. But Ponky was so excited. He couldn't hear her warning. He bounced into the bubble and pop! out came a whirlwind of sparkling magic dust spinning around Ponky. "Oh no," cried Pinky as Ponky suddenly started bouncing uncontrollably higher than he had ever bounced before. "Help! I can't stop bouncing," Ponky shouted, frightened and dizzy. Inky quickly started thinking. "Pinky, climb that tree and grab the strongest vine you can find." A strong, sturdy vine from the tree. Inky grabbed the vine and tied a loop at one end, tossing it gently over Ponky as he bounced. "Grab it, Ponky," Inky shouted. Ponky grabbed onto the vine and slowly stopped bouncing. With a gentle hug, Pinky and Inky guided him safely back to the ground. Ponky landed softly, breathing heavily. "Thank you. That was really scary. I couldn't stop myself from bouncing," he said. Inky nodded wisely. "That bubble had magic that made you bounce too much. Sometimes when we're very excited or upset, we might feel like that too, like we can't control ourselves." "Oh," Ponky said softly, his ears dropping sadly. "I should have listened and waited." "It's okay, Ponky," Pinky said kindly. "Now you know for next time." Just then, Elder Owl fluttered down gently onto the nearby branch. "Hello, little adventurers," she said with a warm smile. "I saw what happened. You just learned something very special called self-regulation." "Self-regulation?" repeated Ponky, scratching his head. "Yes," Elder Owl nodded wisely. "It means knowing how to calm ourselves down. Think first and make good choices, even when we're excited or upset." "But how do we do that?" asked Pinky curiously. "Great question. Let's try something together," Elder Owl said softly. "When you feel very excited or upset, take a deep breath. Count slowly to 3 and think before you act." "Let's practice," said Inky eagerly. The friends stood together and took a deep breath. 1, 2, 3, they all counted slowly. As they finished, each of them felt calmer, clearer, and ready to make some smart choices. "Wow, that really works," said Ponky, feeling much better already. Elder Owl smiled gently. "Now remember, it's always okay to feel excited, scared, or even upset. What matters is how you handle those feelings." The friends thanked Elder Owl, promising to practice self-regulation every day. They spent the afternoon playing safely, carefully exploring the forest and helping each other remember to think before acting. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over their cozy forest home, Ponky hopped over to Inky and Pinky. "I'm sorry I didn't listen earlier," he said sincerely. "It's okay, Ponky," Pinky hugged him warmly. "We're all learning together." Inky smiled, giving Ponky's paw a gentle squeeze. "And we're always here to help each other. That's what best friends are for." Ponky smiled brightly, feeling happy and safe with his friends. Yes, best friends forever. And from that day on, Inky, Pinky, and Ponky remembered Elder Owl's words whenever they felt overwhelmed. With a deep breath and a slow count to 3, they learned to control their feelings and enjoy their adventures safely. So, my friends, next time you feel too excited or upset, just remember Inky, Pinky, and Ponky and the magic bubble, and practice self-regulation. Thanks for joining Grandpa Mike today. I'll see you again soon, my little adventurers. Until next time, stay cozy and curious. Bye.